Hello, welcome to this wonderful edition. In this video, we are going to be doing something quite different. In this video, we are going to be having a discussion, heart-to-heart discussion. But in today's edition, we are going to be talking about payment plans of various softwares that we are using as architects. Okay, the issues we are having with them now, what it used to be and what it is now, and what might be better. Okay, what might be better? I don't know. You guys should comment in the comment section below to let us know what you think. But before we proceed, I want to introduce all of us here. Okay, on my
Left
left hand side, that's your right, is Henry Allo.
Chidera from Architect Piper. You can check out the link of the channel will be in the description below for architectural software tutorials and other things you need to know as an architect.
All right. I'm on Ochechukwu from Simple or Difficult. The link is going to be in the description. When you click on that link, you're going to see what we do with these softwares as well. Okay, so
I'm Peter Odo from OpenZBin.
okay,
Architects them, actually.
yeah, a lot of valuable informations and tutorials are in Architects Dem. All right, so let's proceed. First of all, I want us to observe, like, what was it before?
Don't worry. Let me give you an intro.
Okay.
Okay. AUTODESK came up with a good software.
Yes.
Like initially, everybody likes the software. And what you could do with AUTODESK is that you pay and they give you the software. And the software was entirely your own. You can purchase a software and you have permanent license. And that software is yours.
Yes.
And so if you want maintenance, you pay for maintenance or upgrade.
Yeah.
But if you have, let's say, AutoCAD 2020, 2010, for example, or Revit 2010, it's your software. You have permanent license to it. But recently now, AutoDesk have changed their payment policy to subscription. So what it means is
Yearly
that
subscription.
yes, or monthly subscription. That what it means is that we don't have
You don't
the
own
software.
anything.
We don't own it.
Okay,
So-
but I just wanted to add something. Sorry to cut you short, but the people that actually purchased it before the time they changed it to subscription, their purchase Autodesk product, would they withdraw it from them?
Yes. In fact, AutoDesk just did that recently. So
That is
if you-
fraudulent.
That's
if you
crazy.
purchase
That's so crazy.
fraudulent now.
So
Yeah.
let me understand something now. Let's say I have Revit 2009 now,
Yes.
that I've been using to do a lot of work.
Yes.
Yes.
And let's say something happens, I change my system and all those things, and I just want to,
Put it.
install it in my new system,
Yeah.
okay, and then put the product key and everything, and then to get my software back, they will tell me no, I don't.
As of today, you cannot do that. As of today, you will need to pay. So what AutoDesk have done?
You need to pay for the newest version of
yes,
Revit.
yeah, you need to pay for your license key to work, and
What
when
if
you
I
pay,
like my 2009?
you can't use it in your new system, unfortunately.
Okay, even after you've successfully purchased the old 2009 one, they will now tell you that your purchase is invalid now.
You can't even
And-
purchase it right now from AutoDesk because they don't sell it.
I'm even
So,
talking
for
of
this,
people that have already purchased it.
Yes. Your license key will not be recognized by AutoDesk any
Oh,
longer.
that's
So what AutoDesk have done is that they've gone back on their past agreement on permanent license and taken it away.
But who agreed to their going back to that
Going
one?
back.
Well,
I thought an agreement is an agreement.
there's a clause in the license. You know, when you read all this license agreement,
Anyway,
there's always a clause that
Nobody
says,
reads that.
there's always a clause that
50
says
pages of
AutoDesk is,
written them.
is able to change or rechange or do anything in
Ah.
the license agreement. So you see, the challenge is this. For me, I think AutoDesk is hypocritical. They had a very wonderful software. They have been preaching collaboration and working together, but they now put themselves as the god of, let's say, the design industry now with their payment policies. So let's take for ourselves in Nigeria. Our school fees for university tuition for 4 years, you cannot use it to buy 1 year subscription.
It's barely $400.
Yes.
That's for federal universities. Because they are universities in this country.
All of us went to federal.
Yeah,
But
but-
even the most expensive
but then-
universities in
but-
this
but
country,
then-
they don't pay up to $2,000 a year.
Yeah, but some do.
A few, they are very
Yeah,
few.
you can,
And they
you
won't
can argue
even-
there is a few, but
Very few.
But then the point is, most universities in this country, they don't pay up to that.
They don't pay close.
Yeah. So and it's a problem.
That's why there is more hacking.
we are not saying this from a place of entitlement. No,
But
we are saying this from a considerate level. Like people that have already paid for this thing, let them have their software that they have paid.
okay, let's look at Revit subscription, Autodesk Revit, for instance. I
Mhm.
think I was reading through their subscription plans, and I saw one of the highest one. I think that one is the commercial one for a firm or an office. It was up to $6,000 a year.
How many seats?
No, I think they have different packages. I don't know if you
Like,
can.
but I think,
I don't know if you can
I
bring
think
it
that
up.
$6,000 was one of the highest.
Like bring it
packages.
up. Let's be sure that we are talking about
See,
facts.
see the issue. You can check that. But see the issue I think we are battling is ownership. Going into the future is ownership. Yes.
Just keep saying.
I think going into the future, what we're trying to battle is ownership.
Yeah.
Think about it now.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy a software this year
Yes.
and you store your files, your Revit files in the cloud,
Yes.
and for whatever reason you are unable to pay for that software next year,
You are not eligible to use
then
Revit.
all your files are gone. So
Revit is not for broke firms now.
no, even at that, the marketing policy is wrong because
I know. You don't need to tell me. I know because what the issue with this is, the way our business is, the business architecture is not always rosy. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it is not that up, sometimes it is down. So you need to have how do I put it, some security, like the softwares you're using to work. The stuff you stored in the cloud, you have paid, for the software, and you have done some work in that software. So they should allow you to be able, the one that you have paid for. Like say I paid for 2021 Revit. I should be able to keep using my 2021 Revit till I can afford the latest update, the way they used to do it before. All these every year you must subscribe is
Yeah, I think I've seen it basically.
they have
And they say you pay $8,400 every 3 years. If you are paying annually, it's $2,800.
Is that for
annually.
check AEC
For one person.
they have like a
For
package.
That is for one user.
for
Yeah.
one user. Okay,
Yes.
you see that's the issue. The
Yeah,
issue
yeah,
now
yeah.
is if this price was for a perpetual license, or even if they had the pricing for a perpetual license, a firm can come out and say, let's invest. You
Yes.
get? And then they invest in, let's say, 15 packs of Revit 2020, for example,
Yes.
6th of Revit 2020. And you know that for the next 5 years or 6 years,
Yes.
you want to use Revit 2020.
Mm.
And it's yours
Yes.
to use. Many people wouldn't go ahead looking for the cracked version of
For the
Revit.
crack version.
I think the pricing policy of Autodesk is making the use of pirated software, if I would call it
Very,
that.
and I think the percentage of Revit users, the percentage using a cloud version, I think is far more than the people using an actual legit version of Revit.
Yes,
Because-
I agree with that. And they are not doing anything to change that. And you see, the problem is this. This is where the problem is.
Mm.
We used to have Revit as a tool initially.
Yes.
A workman needs his tool,
Yes.
just like you need your pencil and paper.
Yeah.
But Autodesk converted that tool to a service.
Yeah.
So it's now Revit is no longer a tool you use
It's
to
now
work.
a service.
They are now offering it as a service that
that
you
you
pay
pay for.
continuously
Yes.
for.
I see now. Revit alone is $2,805 per year. But there's this collection that they have that you can get discount from, like the AEC collection. Now you now get Revit, Civil 3D, AutoCAD, this Autodesk Forma, then Naviswork. Then all of them normally would have costed $11,530 per year. But if you buy it through this collection, it's going to now cost you $3,430 per year. So you're now saving $8,100
Per year. The problem
per year.
is per year.
So yeah,
How much do we make?
but you don't need all this like me now.
Yes.
I can only use
Revit
I
and
only
AutoCAD.
use Revit and AutoCAD
Rarely AutoCAD. Rarely.
on a daily, like say
Yeah.
once in a month I use AutoCAD.
Yes.
Like once in a, but Naviswork I never use Naviswork.
Yes.
And these Civil 3D I don't. So you now have to purchase all these ones
But I
just to
think
use this
one
software.
major factor that we are forgetting about is, I think the underlying factor is the regions that they are processing these softwares. For instance, if you bring this kind of pricing to a firm in the United States, you see that it's relatively affordable.
Yeah,
to
very
those
affordable.
people. But in a country like Nigeria,
Nigeria,
they rarely even follow
$2,000
the
is a lot
recommended
of
pricing.
money when you convert it to naira, and
An
we
average
get paid in
Nigeria,
naira, don't we?
no, hold on. An average Nigeria doesn't earn up to 30,000 naira. That is below $40.
Yeah.
So a month, $40 a month. So if an average Nigerian earns that much, so how will you think that a student or a young architect in Nigeria will be able to afford this kind of thing? And of course, it will be like we are talking from an entitled position.
Yes, but that is, we're just trying to explain
that
this.
is
What I think, if I were to advise AUTODESK, is just that that's the future we are going into. Is that everybody wants to be
Subscription.
subscribing.
Everything has to be subscription now.
It's
Man.
a dangerous slope we are heading to. Why? Because what it means is that only the rich and powerful will own things, and every other person will be paying for subscription, because some things are supposed to be tools, and we should differentiate tools from services. Yeah. So if AUTODESK comes into the business of architecture, for example, claiming that they offer tools, because if you go to their software, to their website like we've gone now, you don't see rent Revit. They write buy Revit for a year. Now that is a tricky way to put it, because you cannot buy something and you're buying it for a year. So you either lease something for a year, or I pay for something,
or you give it to me, and I use it.
Especially when it's this physical entity, like in Revit, you can buy it in a CD or a hard drive, or you can transfer it physically, like over the software, internet, fine. Then you can download the files and have the files in your own possession.
Yes.
So, but unfortunately for us, we are leasing it.
It doesn't make
so the fact that we are leasing it makes collaboration inefficient, and they have refused to do backward.
Yes, Revit.
Yes, backward.
It is that stuff is in AutoCAD.
Yes.
Is in 3DX Max.
But only Revit. And
Revit, I don't know why they can't do it.
Truly BIM software. Yes. So you see, that's why I'm saying that if you look carefully at AutoDesk, they are a little bit hypocritical, because their main BIM software does not have collaborative capabilities to the past
version.
But all the other non-BIM softwares are able to do that. So what does that tell you? It tells you that
they are doing it on purpose.
Yes,
they
and
just
collaboration
don't want
is
to add
not
that
possible.
feature. Yes. Don't want to add that feature.
It won't be bad to say that somehow, as controversial as this statement might be, but the hackers, they are actually saving a lot of
people. There is a quote that says when leasing becomes the order of the day, when illegality becomes the norm, something of that nature, piracy becomes.
There was something I heard from someone that he said that if you are in like maybe a party now, and some children are coming to the party asking for food, the first time they come, they will be begging and saying, please give us food. The second time, they will be begging with much more authority. But the third time they will be coming, they will probably be forcing you and be that to give you food. We're not saying that we are supporting hackers or anything, or you should hack it.
Let's just make that very clear now.
Should actually try and reform.
We're not supporting hackers in any way. We're just saying that things like this are what because people can't, like,
because this is the whole world they are talking about.
Most people can't actually afford to pay, and we have already started using Revit.
Yes.
When we are affording Revit and we are using Revit, then all of a sudden,
okay, so
change in the way things are being run.
What do you suggest as the remedy?
Yeah, let's look at it from this perspective first. AUTODESK was made for architects all around the world, Revit and all the other software.
AEC.
Yes.
All the professionals in the building industry.
So if you are making something for everybody, when it's only a few section or a few percentage of people can afford this kind of thing, because we're looking at the whole world here, we're not looking at the US. Even in USF, I think the average person in US earns about $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's the average in US, and in some other countries, that $30,000 a year is actually one of the highest earners in those countries. So you cannot make a generalized price for everybody, stating that everybody must pay this amount.
Actually, they have some.
Actually, he has mentioned one now.
They have that already, but the prices are still high.
No,
like for Africa.
Yes.
AUTODESK for Africa.
Yes.
But I think we should give
where
AutoDesk the
where
credit
is
they
it? Because we
deserve
just
for-
checked the price and now we didn't see
for
more
the fact
public.
that they made AutoDesk Revit free for students. I
Yes,
think we should
it's
give
free.
them credit.
It's
Yes.
free,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, on
Yes.
those on that
that
on that aspect. No, if it's about the publicity of Autodesk software, we can't say they are like the most popular software.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, and they are doing their software is
Yes.
sensational. Like
See my own concern going into the future
mm.
is that locally architects should start getting into programming because we with Autodesk I don't see it getting better. I just see it getting worse.
I
I
mean
don't-
the pricing.
The pricing,
pricing
it only keep getting worse.
and then the subscription.
Yeah.
Now,
Unless
and
maybe
this
they
thing
come
is
across
not
it.
only with Autodesk. The problem now is with most of
Everybody.
the Adobe
Everybody.
has don't offer permanent license.
Right from time.
Akika,
I don't know about that.
there's this option for permanent license, but there is no price online. So it's like that price will kill you because they don't have the
They will not
courage
tell you. They will
to
not tell
put
you
the
the
price
price.
online.
They
They'll
will
be
not
like,
tell you.
they'll be like, we
Wow.
want permanent license, call us.
Call us.
Wow.
We will
Yeah.
not tell you.
We'll
Yes.
load it to you.
Yes, Microsoft as a company have stopped offering purchases. It's all rental, like your Microsoft Word.
Mm.
Before you used to buy it. Now it's rented.
Yes, that 365 we did. We are going
Windows
to pay in
in the
August.
future, Windows will stop that. Now all this,
But how would that one even work?
Windows,
Like I will be using Windows all of a sudden. Jam.
yes,
Nothing.
you will need to.
I won't. My system will have
How
a built-in
much-
system
I
again.
don't
My
know.
system won't.
I don't know, but
Come on.
I've read it somewhere online that it's going to be a service. It's no longer going to be
Hey.
a tool like you buy and own.
You know, with that operating system, your system can't even boot.
Yes.
So that means my system
So
will
what-
just be null and void.
Now the issue is you see you pay for Google as a service.
Yeah.
You don't own anything in the
That's
like
a
your
ChatGPT.
Google Drive. Although there is a free
You
section,
give- yeah,
but if you want to have the main Google Drive, you have to pay for it as a service and pay
monthly.
on monthly or yearly.
Yeah.
So see what I'm thinking. We need these people have gotten very big and they
Yeah.
have decided to do the hell they want to do and take away property right from all of us
Yes.
as professionals.
Yes.
I think we should start looking for healthy alternatives
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, if you have a cheaper tool that does the work better, you will charge your clients cheaper
Yeah.
and the buildings will be cheaper as a result.
Yes.
Good. So what we should do is we should start by exploring other alternatives that can help us challenge these illegalities. Because the reason Autodesk is doing this, the reason Windows is doing this, the reason all these big tech companies are doing this is because they have grown so big that they can do what they want.
They know we depend on them now.
So
Like if you have
we
been
should
using
we should
Revit
call
for the
their
past
bluff.
10 years.
Yes, we can call their
You
bluff.
can't
I
just
think
stop
we
using
can
Revit.
We
start using an example of a software company that actually rents their software out, but they rent it at a very reasonable price. Let's use D5 Render for instance.
Even the D5 render.
Mm.
For me personally, my philosophy actually is the tool versus the service.
Mhm.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
So what would you prefer for you to, if somebody gives you cutlass to cut grass every day, what will you prefer? Do you prefer to own the tool or do you prefer to go and be renting the tool every day? You prefer to own the tool. Is
Yeah,
that
you
also?
prefer to own
Good. If the person
I'm
has
going
a
to
newer
pay-
cutlass, then if you want to buy the newer
Yes,
cutlass,
if I'm going to pay different amount for the buying,
then that's better.
yes, at least give us the option to buy,
to buy.
To own it.
and then maybe keep the option of renting in case the work I'm doing is just a 3 months work. I just need to rent it for 3 months.
Yes, because
You get-
commodities they buy it and they rent it.
Yes.
Yes.
They buy houses, they rent
Yes.
houses.
So,
in
please
the same fashion,
bring back the option
The
of
ability
buying.
to buy.
to
And then
buy.
if you buy, you own it.
Yes.
And if you own it, you know what that does? Let me tell you what that does. If you own it, you can resell it.
Can you?
It's a law now. If let me give you
I
an
don't
example.
think they sell the right to
that is what I'm telling you now. That's why Autodesk is
They are
is
kind
on
of
your neck.
somehow
Do you get? So let me give you
Oh,
an
I
example.
can.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
You buy this
Yes.
mic.
Yes.
It's your mic.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer Yeti's mic.
and you can
Mhm.
decide
It's
to
your
sell
mic.
it.
But I think
And you
it's a
can
different
decide to sell it to another person. It's the same. You know
If
what I say?
there's
It's the same.
inflation, you can even
Whenever
sell
you
it
buy
higher
a
than
software, you are
it is.
given a license, a license number.
Yes.
Do you
But it
understand?
depends on the type of license that you're giving. Some of these licenses,
That's what I'm saying.
like the music we
Yeah.
buy from all these music for our YouTube videos, all these music stuff.
Mm.
Some of them,
Yes.
they are royalty free.
Yes.
Some of them, some of them, you can get them and use them,
yeah.
but you can't like resell them.
Sell them. Like, because you don't own it. So
Yeah.
those ones.
But you actually purchased it.
Yes.
My
But
own
the
is-
seller didn't sell the right
The
for you
creative
to,
right to share it.
But he sold the right for you to use it in
To
your
use it.
commercial.
Now that's
day to
different.
day.
You know why? Because
Mm.
in the Revit section, the Revit own is that once you give that license to that person and the person install it on the system, you can't use it again.
Can we find out what it is actually, whether we can sell or we can't?
No. It's
No,
it's-
Okay, we can't actually sell it, Abby.
No. Not, right now you can't transfer the license.
Yeah.
But
They'll sue
aside
you.
from the whole
They'll sue you.
renting and selling, I'm just thinking that we should tell AUTODESK to be more considerate depending on.
They can't
The
consider
region.
you. Why?
Yeah,
That is the thing.
no,
Where-
we need to consider because you
Where
cannot
your
expect
customers now?
expect
Come
an
on.
architect in Nigeria to be earning the same as an architect in United
Or
States.
an architect in Zambia.
The percentage is like 20:1. That is how differential it is.
You know, imagine people in,
So,
in a
AUTODESK,
third world
please,
country.
Try and
you know.
reconsider your pricing and make it per region. Because even in other
I think they are doing that too. I'm just trying to tell you that the price in per region is still above our region.
Can we find it? Because on their website, there's only one
It's
price.
only
that
one
we
price
see.
you are seeing.
See the thing here now.
There's only one price
I
that
know,
we're
but
seeing.
see the thing here. AUTODESK controls the sale of its software right to the consumer.
Yeah.
So if you want to sell AUTODESK software, for example, you have to bring an AUTODESK reseller in Nigeria. Do you understand? So when you reach that AUTODESK reseller in Nigeria, they can link you to that person, and then the person will give you maybe the price that they got for the West African region. That is still so that you can pay in naira, for example.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Which will
But
be,
it's still within the range of that.
it's almost equivalent of this.
What?
Yeah,
So there's no
just
difference
like
now.
conversion difference in the price. Right?
It's
not
like
that
wait,
simple.
let's look at the percentage now. Let's use Nigeria as a point of reference. The average American,
Come into
okay, the average American
Yeah.
earns 30K USD a year,
Mhm.
and the average Nigeria earns $40 a month. That is 40 times 10. That is 400. That is about $500 a year. So we are comparing $500 to $30,000. I think the ratio is like 100 or 60:1. So if you are looking at it from that sense, you see how different. We're not saying they should reduce it by that
We're
kind
not
of.
even asking them to. We're saying give the option of buying so that when somebody buys, the
Yeah.
person can keep using it.
I think
I
even
know.
the
You
buy
can
itself
actually
will
save
still
up
be
money
very
to buy.
expensive.
We're not
Buy.
trying to be entitled or
Yes,
anything. We're
if
just
you
saying
buy, if you buy, totally buy, and you are able to resell, because if it's a permanent license, you can resell. So let me give you an example why I say that resell is an act.
Yeah.
If I'm very rich and I bought AUTODESK 2020, do you understand?
Yes.
I used it for 2 years. It's mine.
It's yours.
Now I want to buy AUTODESK 2022, and you just came out of school.
Yes.
Do you understand? But I don't need the 2 license
The
for
2
my
license,
system. But it's mine. It's mine for life. I
Mm.
can share my AUTODESK 2020 license to
To
you.
me, to
I sell it to you at a lower rate
yeah.
than I bought it. I take that money and I add some money on it, and I buy
Yes.
2022.
yeah.
Do you understand? So the 2020 is in the market.
Mm.
Somebody is using it as second, because that's what we do with cars.
And I
That's what
think
we
the
do.
license will only work for one person at
It
a
only
time.
works for one person at a time. So
So
once
it's
you give
fair.
somebody your
It's fair.
license,
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's over.
but let me tell you how it works now. License is not transferable. It expires. You need to renew it.
And one person
and
is
one person,
$2,805.
and guess what? You cannot reuse it with a backward license.
No.
So why the hell will you purchase such a thing
Why will
to
you
foster
purchase it?
collaboration when most projects run in years?
Yeah.
Even a residential building can last 2 years.
Yeah.
That means your license can expire before the
building
completion
is
of the
complete.
contract.
And the biggest question is, why will you choose to renew the license when you have a free one waiting for you somewhere?
I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's not a good thing. But it is
But
what it is.
please, guys, this our video is getting too long.
Yes,
I
yes. I think we can stop here.
I think we
Yeah,
have passed our message.
we can continue this conversation down in the comment section. Do let us know what you think, and I don't know if
And
anybody
I
else.
wish Autodesk will watch this video. And
Yeah.
hopefully.
And if you
address
people
us. Yeah.
address it in the comment section, we are waiting. I'm serious, we're waiting for you. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. We'll be dropping videos like this, maybe weekly.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes,
by the
yes.
grace of God, weekly,
Yes.
because we are very busy. We'll try and drop it weekly for you guys. Okay. So thank you very much once again for watching this video. We will see you in the next one.